Hello and welcome back to Farm to Survive. We have the John Deere over here, and we have been moving some trees out of the forest, but it is time to cut down a few more trees to put in our big sawmill. If we come to the construction page, to factories, we should be able to find our sawmill for £150,000. There is a £300,000 sawmill as well, but as we can see, this sawmill is, well, double the amount of money and is quite large. Actually, it might be the same footprint, but we do not have £300,000 to spend. We only have 186,000, so 150,000 sawmill was the idea from the start. We have our little small sawmill over here anyway, but we would like to put in another big sawmill. Now, how do we access this sawmill? So, is it the best thing to set it in here, cut out some trees, or do we need which orientation do we need it at? So if we do it like this, I'm not entirely sure how we are going to access. Oh, actually, yes, because if we take down enough trees, we'll be able to access the little area over the other side. Okay, so what we shall do is we shall leave a few trees in here, or actually, no, probably best to take them all out up to a certain area. We will need to push it back far enough. So that big tree there, this big tree here is safe, but everything else back towards the orchard will go. So let's get our trusty chainsaw out and start taking down a few more trees so that we can put in the sawmill. that is a clearing with quite a lot of trees that we have cleared out. But let us see if that is enough space to put the sawmill. You know what? I think if we... Yeah, it's quite a lot of trees there. Yeah, I wanted to put it not too far forward so that we could get the spawn point for the wood chips, which we don't actually have with the smaller sawmill. But we could also get in around the orchard to the greenhouse as we were struggling to drop the water off there. So what we're going to do is, this tree I believe is okay, but this one will have to come down. There we go. One more tree out of the way. Yeah, a lot of trees there, a lot of trees. We come back to the construction menu. We're actually going to come into here. Let's change the brush size. Make it really large. We will just smoothen this area out. Productions, sawmill. Where is the sawmill gone now? Ah, sawmill, right. Overlaps with another object. So place object in free mode. Ah, there we go. We do have place anywhere. So whereabouts are we going to go? Thing is, I don't want to be too close to the orchard. Yeah, I'd say maybe somewhere like that. Yes. So there we have it. The sawmill. It is floating a little bit. We will build the land up around it, but let's just clean up some of the shrubs. Actually, those shrubs work there. Ah, yes, the land has kind of gotten to the production here. Yeah, we have a little bit of an access here so we can get in easier. It's not completely covered. We can get to these. Maybe we do actually need to get rid of the bushes. Ooh, there's a nice little echo in the actual sawmill. There we go. That's that bush taken care of. Have we got anything else? Ah, that's interesting. We have got some trees growing inside of the sawmill. So we shall fell these trees. These can be the first ones in the sawmill. Then we can process the rest of the trees outside. But yeah, this will give us plenty of space to maneuver around this little yard as well. Don't want to get too close. we might be able to plant a few trees in here. That might be quite a nice idea. We've got this tree as well that needs to go. It's not every day that you see, well, one, a levitating tree, and two, a tree being cut down next to the actual cutting machine for the sawmill. Here is another one. There's a magic saw. Just get rid of these stumps as well. Yeah, we'll get rid of this tree also. It is right up against the post, but it is also... Oh my... Yes, they are glitching through at the roof a little bit, so they are going to do some weird things. Maybe go into orbit. That one is okay, that's not too close. But this one here is clipping through the roof as well. So we shall take it down. So, now let's drag these to... Ah, yes. It has got caught a little bit on the building frame. So let's get this sorted and then kind of cleaned up and loaded with wood. Okay, so it turns out that the ground around the sawmill can't really be, well, it can't be built up because you can't build under the sawmill. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to wait for the sawmill to finish. And if we come to the productions, we now have the large sawmill on here. We have loaded it with 12,000 litres worth of wood. So we're going to have to let that drain out. And these long planks, we are going to activate them and set them to selling. And this one we shall do the same. So we'll get this to run, finish what it has in its storage, and then once that's done, we'll be able to remove this, flatten the ground, and then put it back in and fill it with all the wood that we have over here. That, I think, is going to be the best way to go about it. Ah, yes, there is another stump here. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, so it does look like we could maybe bring it in a little bit. Yeah, a little bit, I think. We've got a nice path up here. to get in. We might cut a little bit through here. Give it a bit... make it a little easier to get around. A ring road or so. We have a nice little area here as well that we were cutting out. Maybe just... maybe we'll just leave this for the time being. But I am aware that we have done a lot of wood projects recently. But I really think the wood is going to help us quite a lot whilst we wait for poplar to be ready. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. And until next time, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.